Hi everyone, I'm a little behind schedule with my video today. I was going to do some baking, but I went to get some ingredients and had to stand in line for almost an hour at Central Market. And I came home and I'm going to make a classic Victoria sandwich tomorrow. I wish I didn't have to wear glasses because then I get the reflection. As you can see, lazy bad hair day, so sporting my Skagway Brewing Company hat today. Shout out to Skagway, Alaska. I decided to make the cake extra special. We're going to do it tomorrow, and it's a classic cake with a fresh cream and jam filling. And I decided to be adventurous and make my own jam, because jam is super easy. People don't realize it. So I thought I'd share it. I'm going to point the camera down. I basically have 2 pounds of strawberries, and we're just going to smush them together a little bit. I'm using a potato masher. I've let them get to room temperature, not be chilled. That way they're easier to mash. Just gonna do this. So now you can see I've got them fairly evenly smushed. It's starting to bubble, and so the sugars are starting to do their thing. And then I'm just gonna add 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Do not use the stuff you get in those plastic little lemon things. And then we're going to put in just a little bit of sugar. 4 cups of sugar. So 4 cups of sugar, 2 pounds of strawberries. And then we're just going to mix, whoops, I'm going to switch to a wooden spoon. And we're just going to mix all that together. See, all nicely. And we're just going to gently let that dissolve and come to a simmer. So that's going to take a little while. Get it all nicely mixed up so you don't have any chunks of sugar. And I'm going to let that simmer. Make sure you don't have any little green pieces. I had that little thing off the strawberries. And that's really it for now. 10 minutes later. Okay, the whole mix is coming to a boil now. You can see that in the middle. Now we're going to turn down the heat and let that bubble for about 15 minutes or until the setting point. So we can measure this by a temperature, or I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Let me turn this up a little bit. And I have got a saucer. You can use a little small plate. Get 3 of them and put them in the freezer for now, because we're going to be testing the jam on the cold plate to see if they're at their setting point. That's old school version. If you have a thermometer, I'll give you the thermometer reading, but it's going to take about 10 minutes. See you then. So I just wanted to show you again, when they say a rolling boil, that's what that is. So not boiling up at the sides or anything, but you don't want it simmering, you want activity. So a good rolling boil. Literally, see how it rolls along the side, but it just keeps going in and circulating. So we're almost ready to test. Okay, so I'm going to do my first test. I have my ice cold plate, and I'm going to put it on here and put it back in the freezer for 30 seconds. So now we're going to test it, and the push test. So if it pushes and doesn't run back, you can see that's running back, so it's not quite ready. So about another 5 minutes and we'll check again. Okay, while we're waiting for our jam to set, we need to sterilize the jars they're going into. Woo! I have this pot. I think I would probably steamed up my camera here. So it's actually a canning pot, and it has a little rack. But equally, you could do it in a pan of hot water, or sterilize them in the dishwasher as well. That's another good way. I just wasn't thinking ahead enough to do that. This is my wonderful big canning pot. I think I've used it twice in my lifetime, but hey, maybe I'll make some more stuff now. Okay, so I just did another test. It's finally ready. I don't know if this is gonna... So I'm not sure how well you can see this on camera. This has been in the thing, and if you push it, you get like a little resistance and little skin forms. That means it's ready for us to go and put it in the jars. And here you have it. 2 beautiful jars of strawberry jam. Gonna go in our cake tomorrow. See you tomorrow.